The Prevention of Corruption Act 1988, Section 1. This act may be called the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988. It extends to the whole of India and it applies also to all citizens of India outside India. Total chapter 1 to 5. Total sections 1 to 31. Legislative history. Amended by Act number 16 of 2018, dated 26/7/2018. Amended by Act number 34 of 2019, received the assent of the President on 9/9/1988. Again, received the assent of the President on 9/9/1988 and published in the Gazette of India Extra Part 2 Section 1 dated 12/9/1988. The Prevention of Corruption Act 1947 and the Criminal Law Amendment Act 1952 are hereby repealed. This is notes prepared by me. Section 30 of the present Act 1988 hereby repealed. Two acts, the Prevention of Corruption Act 1947 and the Criminal Law Amendment Act 1952. Before the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988, there was another Prevention Act. The act is Prevention of Corruption Act 1947. The Prevention of Corruption Act 1947 was amended in 1964. Recommendations of the Santhanam Committee. The Prevention of Corruption Act 1947 was amended in 1964. Recommendations on the recommendations of the Santhanam Committee. In this introductory part, very important question is the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988 received the assent of the President on 9/9/1988. The Prevention of Corruption Act 1988 received the assent of the President on 9/9/1988. Very important. Before the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988, there was another Corruption Act, that is the Prevention of Corruption Act 1947. As per Section 30 of the present Prevention of Corruption Act 1988, the old Prevention of Corruption Act 1947 hereby repealed. In the present Prevention of Corruption Act 1988, total chapters 1 to 5 and total sections 1 to 31. Very important. Chapter 1, Preliminary. Section 1, short title and extent. Section 2, there are some definitions. Section 2, clause A, election. Election here defined kora hoise. Section 2, clause 1 defines the term election. Here election means any election, member of parliament or any legislature or local authority or other public authority. These are included in the definition of election as per Section 2, subclause A. Another definition, 2, subclause AA defines the term prescribed. Section 2, clause B defines the term public duty. Section 2, subclause C defines the term public servant. Here public servant defines many categories of persons who are included in the definition of public servant. Number 1, any person pay or remuneration, fee or commission from government are known as public servant. In 2, any person service in local authority, belongs to public servant. Any person service established by central or state act or controlled or aided by govt or govt company defined section 617 of the Companies Act 1956 are also included in the definition of public servant. Any judge, any person, liquidator, receiver or commissioner is also included in the term of public servant. Any arbitrator, any person to prepare, publish, maintain or revise electoral roll or to conduct an election are also included in the definition of public servant. Thereafter, any person required to perform public duty is also included in the definition of public servant. Thereafter, any person who is president, secretary, other office bearer of a registered cooperative society, received financial aid from the central or state government, aided by govt or govt company under Companies Act 1957 are also included in the definition of public servant. Any person who is a chairman, member or employee of any service commission or board is also recorded in the definition of public servant. Thereafter, any person who is vice chancellor or member of governing body, professor, reader, lecturer, any other teacher or employee are also included in the definition of public servant. Thereafter, any other person, office bearer or an employee such as educational, scientific, social or cultural or other institution, this category person also included in the definition of public servant. Thereafter, section 2 clause D defines the term undue advantage. Undue advantage is defined in section 2 subclause D. These are the section 1 and 2. Section 1 preliminary. Chapter 1 defines the chapter 1 belongs to preliminary. Section 1 short title and extent. Section 2 defines different terms. Here I have included. Section 2 clause 1A to clause D also defines various terms used in this act. So this is the preliminary lecture I have prepared and read out before you. This is the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988 preliminary chapters. If you love this video, don't forget to like, comment and share. Thank you.